Welcome back to Eden's Medicine. By Thursday afternoon, many teachers are physically exhausted, mentally drained, and struggling to keep their voice strong. They spend hours speaking, guiding, encouraging, correcting, and inspiring. Yet few professions demand so much emotional energy every single day. If you are a teacher, professor, tutor, mentor, or educator, you understand this reality. The classroom can be one of the most rewarding places in the world, but it can also be one of the most demanding. Long hours, constant decision-making, mental fatigue, vocal strain, and the quiet pressure of helping dozens of students succeed. But what if some of the most powerful wellness lessons for educators have been hiding in the pages of the Bible for thousands of years? Today, we will explore 7 biblical remedies that may help support your voice, strengthen your focus, improve your energy, and build the resilience needed for a lifetime of teaching. From wild honey and ancient barley to the remarkable olive tree and the wisdom of Daniel, these timeless treasures continue to inspire people around the world. Let us begin our journey into the garden of biblical wellness. Remedy number 1: wild honey for a stronger voice. For educators, the voice is more than a tool. It is the bridge between knowledge and understanding. Every lesson, every explanation, every word of encouragement travels through the voice. After hours of speaking, however, many teachers experience dryness, irritation, and vocal fatigue. In biblical times, honey was treasured as one of nature's greatest gifts. The Promised Land was famously described as a land flowing with milk and honey. Honey represented abundance, nourishment, and vitality. Raw honey has long been appreciated for its soothing qualities. Its natural texture helps coat the throat, while its unique compounds have made it a favorite traditional remedy for generations. Many educators enjoy warm water with a spoonful of honey before beginning their day. But honey teaches more than physical wellness. Scripture compares pleasant words to honeycomb, sweet to the soul and beneficial to the body. Teachers plant seeds through words. A single encouraging sentence can remain in a student's memory for decades. Perhaps the greatest lesson of honey is this: the sweetest words are often the ones remembered longest. Remedy number 2: barley for lasting energy. The school day demands endurance. Many educators begin the morning energized only to feel completely drained by afternoon. This is where barley enters the story. Barley was one of the most important grains in biblical history. It provided dependable nourishment for people who worked long hours under challenging conditions. Unlike highly processed foods that may cause sudden energy crashes, whole grains help provide steadier fuel throughout the day. Barley contains fiber, vitamins, and minerals that have supported human diets for thousands of years. For educators, sustained energy is often more valuable than short bursts of stimulation. Teaching is not a sprint. It is a marathon repeated every day. The lesson of barley is simple. Success is built through consistency. Small daily habits create lasting strength. Remedy number 3: the olive tree and the power of resilience. Few symbols in the Bible are as powerful as the olive tree. Some olive trees living today are believed to be hundreds, even thousands, of years old. They have survived droughts, storms, wars, and changing civilizations, yet they continue to grow. For educators facing burnout, the olive tree offers a profound lesson. Growth takes time. Results take time. Impact takes time. Students do not always show immediate progress. Some lessons bear fruit years later. The olive tree thrives because it develops deep roots. When conditions become difficult, those roots help it endure. Teachers need roots as well. A sense of purpose, commitment to service, a reason for teaching that extends beyond daily challenges. Olive oil has been valued throughout history as a source of nourishment and wellness. Its natural compounds have attracted scientific interest for their antioxidant properties and their role in supporting overall health. But perhaps the most inspiring characteristic of the olive tree is its ability to renew itself. Even when the trunk appears damaged, new growth often emerges. Life continues. Renewal continues. Strength returns. This is a powerful reminder for educators. A difficult semester does not define your career. A challenging classroom does not erase your impact. Resilience is not avoiding hardship. Resilience is continuing to grow through it. Remedy number 4, pomegranate for focus and mental clarity. But the next biblical remedy may surprise you. It once decorated sacred garments and became a symbol of wisdom, abundance, and vitality, the pomegranate. This remarkable fruit appears throughout biblical history and remains admired today for its nutritional value. Its vibrant red seeds contain natural compounds that have attracted attention from researchers studying healthy aging and cognitive wellness. Teachers rely heavily on concentration. They plan lessons, manage classrooms, answer questions, solve problems, and adapt constantly. Mental energy is every bit as important as physical energy. Including colorful fruits such as pomegranates in a balanced diet may help support overall wellness and cognitive health. Sometimes nature hides extraordinary benefits inside the simplest gifts. Bonus remedy: figs, the fruit of patience. Among the many fruits mentioned in Scripture, figs hold a special place. They symbolize peace, provision, and prosperity, but they also teach an important lesson about teaching itself. A fig tree does not produce fruit overnight. Growth requires patience, care, time. Teaching follows the same pattern. You may spend months helping a struggling student. You may repeat the same lesson countless times. You may wonder whether your efforts are making any difference. Then one day, something changes. Understanding appears. Confidence grows. The seed begins to bear fruit. Figs remind us that meaningful growth often happens quietly beneath the surface long before it becomes visible. Remedy number 5, almonds for stamina and focus. Almonds were highly valued in the biblical world. They represented watchfulness and readiness. For modern educators, almonds remain a practical source of nutrition. They contain healthy fats, protein, and important nutrients that support overall wellness. Many teachers reach for sugary snacks during busy afternoons. Unfortunately, these often lead to energy crashes. Almonds provide a more balanced option for sustained nourishment. Like great teaching, their strength comes from consistency rather than intensity. Remedy number 6, frankincense for stress relief. Teaching does not always end when the final bell rings. Many educators bring stress home with them. Lesson planning, grading, meetings, future concerns. This is where the ancient gift of frankincense enters the story. Frankincense was one of the most treasured substances of the biblical world. Its aroma has long been associated with reflection, peace, and spiritual renewal. Creating an evening routine that encourages relaxation can help signal the mind and body that the workday has ended. Sometimes restoration begins with a simple moment of quiet, a deep breath, peaceful environment, a few minutes of reflection. Remedy number 7, the Daniel diet for clarity and discipline. One of the Bible's most fascinating wellness stories comes from the book of Daniel. Daniel and his companions chose simple foods and water rather than the rich foods of the royal court. According to Scripture, they demonstrated remarkable wisdom and understanding. The lesson remains relevant today. Whole foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, adequate hydration, simple choices repeated consistently. Educators ask their students to learn every day. To do that effectively, teachers must also care for their own minds and bodies. Daniel's story reminds us that discipline often creates clarity, and clarity creates wisdom. Teaching is one of the greatest investments a person can make. You plant seeds in minds you may never fully see blossom. You influence futures you may never witness. You change lives in ways that often remain invisible. The sweetness of honey, the endurance of barley, the resilience of the olive tree, the vitality of pomegranate, the patience of figs, the strength of almonds, and the wisdom of Daniel. Each offers a timeless lesson for educators. Before you go, we would love to hear from you. What has been the greatest challenge in your teaching journey? Is it stress, fatigue, classroom management, or finding time to care for yourself? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story may encourage another educator who needs support today. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Eden's Medicine for more biblical wisdom, natural wellness, and timeless lessons inspired by God's creation. Stay healthy, stay inspired, and remember, like the olive tree, your greatest growth often happens quietly, one season at a time.